What's up guys, Rampage here again, bringing you today's question of the day. So for today's question, I'm going to be asking you guys, what is your favorite fire type Pokemon? Now for me, my favorite fire type Pokemon is Charizard. Now obviously Charizard has been one of the most badass Pokemon ever since Pokemon has been created. Definitely one of the best starters, if not the best starter in my opinion, and Charizard is just overall a really good Pokemon. Not too much on Wi-Fi, but it's just a really cool Pokemon. So leave your answers in the comments below, and let's get started with the battle. What's up guys, Rampage here again, bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. We got a pretty good match that I found off of the Smogon Wi-Fi Battle Finder against some guy who goes by the name of SeaLabEZF, I think that's how you say his name. My opponent does have a YouTube, so I will include his link in the description so you can go check him out after the battle if you want. Not sure if he uploads or not though, but anyway, let's look at the teams. I'm using the same rain team as last time. My opponent's using 4 guys that aren't OU, so he's using 2 OU guys, and 3 out of his 6 Pokemon are like Pokemon that can work real well in Hell, but you know, this isn't a Hell team, seeing as though there's no Obamas now. I mean, like, it could be a Hell team. He could have manual Hell or whatever, because that's kind of what I'm thinking, seeing as though he has 3 guys, 3 Ice-type Pokemon that can work in Hell. But anyway, I'm not too worried about anything except that Hydreigon and the Slaking, sort of. But anyway, let's just get started with the battle. I'm going to lead off with my Politoed. My opponent's going to lead off with his Frostlass. I'm just going to stay in, and he's actually going to go for the Hell. So, as I was thinking, he is kind of a manual Hell team, I guess. And I'm just going to go for the Scald first turn, just to try and get some damage off on him. And I am able to get some pretty okay damage off. And now that I'm thinking he's going to set up some spikes, so I'm going to switch out into my Ferrothorn now. But he's actually just going to go for the Thunderbolt, which is a pretty good switch for me, because Thunderbolt could have done a lot to my Politoed, and Ferrothorn, it's not going to do anything to that. So right here, I'm thinking that he might go for the Taunt, predicting my Stealth Rocks. Bad play on my part, because he's definitely going to have the Destiny Bond, and I'm just going to go for the Gyro Ball to try and take him out. Meaning I won't be able to set up my rocks at all during this game, and he's taking out my Ferrothorn as well, so that's not good at all. Kind of a bad move on my part. I really thought he would go for the Taunt to prevent me from setting up Stealth Rocks, seeing as though he does have a couple of guys weak to the rocks. But whatever. So now he's going to bring out his Togekiss. I'm going to just send out my Politoed again, because I felt as though Politoed could deal with pretty much anything on his team, including this Togekiss, and he's actually going to reveal that he's a Nasty Plot Togekiss, which I guess all of them are. Well, not all of them, but most of them are nowadays. Like back in Gen 4, 4th Gen, they all used to be freaking Air Slash, Paraflinching kind, but whatever. That's besides the point, because I'm going to go for the Toxic on his Togekiss, and he's going to go for the Aura Sphere, probably predicting my switch out into, I don't even know. Maybe Terrakion? I don't think so, though. I'm not sure. I don't know, he went for the Aura Sphere, didn't do too much to me. I went for the Toxic and then the Ice Beam, and now he's at half health. He's going to switch out now into a Slaking now, and I decided to switch up moves, going for Scald, just in case he does want to switch out. And that pays off for me, because he does go out into a Slaking. It does over half to him, so that's good to know right there. I don't want to take any hit from this thing, because these things are strong as hell. So I'm going to go out into my Gliscor. He's going to go for the Giga Impact, and as soon as I saw those 2 words, I knew that this move was going to hurt a lot. And of course it does. It takes me out with a crit. Not sure if the crit mattered if he's Choice Banded or not. Probably did anyway, because Gliscor does have a lot of defense, and yeah. So anyway, since he went for Giga Impact, he has to recharge, of course. I'm going to just bring out Politoed, go for the Scald, and because I saw that it did over half before, I knew that it would be able to take it out. So now I don't have to deal with that Slaking anymore. He's going to bring out his Mamoswine. Not too worried about this thing. I should be able to take any hit from this guy. He's going to go for the Earthquake. I am defensive, so I will be able to take that. I'm going to go for the Scald, and that's going to be a dead Mamoswine. And just in case he has the Focus Sash, I probably could have lived another Earthquake anyway. And if he did somehow take me out, I could have just went out in the Dragonite and went for the Extreme Speed. But yeah, that's besides the point, because he's going to bring out his Hydreigon now, go for the Dragon Pulse, and that's going to be able to take me out from that point of health. So he's probably Specs, maybe, I don't know, because right now I'm going to bring out my Terrakion, and since I outspeed, that pretty much confirms he's not Scarfed. And I was kind of hoping he was Scarfed, because if he was Scarfed, I knew I'd be able to live a Dragon Pulse and just take this thing out anyway, or if he wanted to switch out, I could have killed something with a close combat, so I was in a pretty good position. So now he's going to bring out his Weavile, and I'm kind of thinking he's going to go for the low kick because that's what they tend to carry, and I don't think an Ice Punch or definitely a Night Slash would take me out. So I'm going to go out in my Dragonite, predicting the low kick, which I did pretty nicely, and it's going to do nothing to my Dragonite, of course, and I see that he's Life Orb. I'm going to go for the Extreme Speed now, and I just wanted to get damage on this thing. I knew that he might have Ice Shard, but Extreme Speed has +2 priority, so I just wanted to get damage on this thing just so that I could bring my Rotom in easily and take it out with a Volt Switch or Hydro Pump or whatever, but I was thinking Volt Switch just because Volt Switch doesn't miss. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring out my Rotom, go for the Volt Switch, and I will be able to take out this Weavile quite easily, if I do say so myself. And I'm just going to Volt Switch back out into my Terrakion, and I believe his last guy is that Togekiss. And Togekiss versus Terrakion, which, you know, Terrakion is Jolly Life Orb, max attack. Close combat, definitely going to take out this Togekiss, and that's going to be the game. So this was a pretty quick game. It was pretty fun though. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys all did too. And if you did enjoy it, please press that like button. I really do enjoy that. And also leave a comment. I really enjoy your comments. You know, it's always fun reading your comments and replying back to them. So anyway, I guess that's all pretty much all for this game. And I guess I'll see you guys in the near future. Hope you all have a nice day. And peace out. Rampage here, signing out. Goodbye.